apologize for that breakaway there. It is raining heavily in Accra and it's windy. So like the wind is disrupting our transmission at the moment, but we are very sorry about that for that break in. But since we are back, let's go straight to the conversation. We are talking about the e-learning processes in Ghana as a result of the COVID-19 and the lockdown issues in Ghana. Russell was telling me about a new platform called the iCampusGH.com, iCampusGH.com, and it was giving us the modalities on how to log in. And he stated that it is for those in secondary school. And before you log in, go back and go and check your junior high school index number, the one you used in writing your BEC. Go and look for it. It comes with a default password. That's where you were. Yeah, default password, yeah.
So as I stated earlier on, the Ministry of Education collaboration with GS has a platform. So we have the iCampusGH.com. That is iCampusGH.com. So when you log into that, you enter your BEC registration number, the index number. You add the last digits of the year you completed. So as I said earlier on, if you completed GHS 2019, after writing your index number, you add 19 to it. Okay. So that one you log.
Doesn't need to write 2019.
No, you write 19.
There's the index number and then the 19.
If you completed 2017, those in SHS 3, you enter your registration number, BEC registration number, then you enter 17. And so you enter into the platform. Then there's a password. The password is Ghana at 12345. Small letters, GHANA at, the symbol of at 12345. And then that one is the default password. So when you log in, the system will ask you to change and use your own password. So when you enter, it will open and ask you the course you want to register. They have the course, that's a level. Is it SHS 1, SHS 2, or SHS 3? So if you enter SHS 1, it will give you the core subjects. When I log in, it was the core subjects: math, science, integrated science, social studies, and the like. So the core subject will pop in. Then you go to the topics. So if you want, let's say, rational numbers, integers, construction, so all the topics will be displayed. So you open to the topic you want to access, then it will give you introduction to it, description, and questions and
answers that you can follow.
Yeah, so it's a very important.
It doesn't come with any audio work.
Yeah, there's a video too, so you can also log in.
So it's audiovisual.
Yes, there's another portion, video, so you can watch the videos. For that one, I didn't go there. I just look at it. I just wanted to be sure that
if it
was working this morning, and when I did, truly, I think that was a good initiative.
As an interesting one there. So it cuts across from the core subjects and the elective
I
one.
saw only the core subjects
for now.
For now. Yeah. So I think this, we have to look at our educational system. The other time you interviewed me, we spoke about the fact that GS banned the use of mobile phones and other IT accessories and other materials. But I think we have to really look at it. And like you said in your intro, COVID-19 has brought challenges. But I think it's bringing a new innovative ideas in all areas, from religious to education to health, everything. And so in the educational sector, I think it has brought a new paradigm shift in our face-to-face lecture and teaching. And so now everybody is moving to an IT level of teaching. So we have to look at it and then encourage our kids to use the mobile phone. So for me, I have always proposed that government need to invest into education. And since we've started for the basic school, primary school, the new curriculum, those in class 6, they are beginning the new curriculum. So I think I would charge the government to more or less make a provision. So those in GHS, class 6, who will enter GHS 1 next year with the new curriculum, government should try as much as possible to give them mobile phone or tablets.
So it's going to be a restricted mobile phones that cannot do any other things.
That is what, when you go to Ghana Health Service, community nurses, they've given a tablet and they use it to do their reporting and other stuff, and they send reports to their district via the tablets. I have a student who is a nurse now, and she tells me it's good. It makes the work easier. So for me, I think government should help our students to get either mobile phones or a tablet, and we will configure into the system the topics. If it is for primary school, we will have topics and the subjects in primary school that they can access.
So the phones are really going to be fit for purpose.
It's not for any other
thing.
Facebook, or maybe it could be probably maybe WhatsApp, but that one should be restricted to learning activities. Not let's say those other side that they watch pornographic movies and other stuff. So I think that one should be done for primary school to even the SHS.
So you think that in moving forward, you should be able to learn or adapt something from what has been given to us in these times.
Yes.
If we've been able to expose ourselves to e-learning, we should make good use of it even after the e-learning.
Of course, there are a lot of researchers who are advocating the use of IT. And now even we teachers and educators, we are more or less, now we are even called facilitators. There are almost all the things that you want to teach the child is at the disposal of the child. The child can just go and then get the information.
Exactly.
Just that at the level the child is, because he may not have the syllabus or the scope of content of what to learn. He will learn everything, virtually everything. But if we restrict, like I said earlier on, we have this curriculum strictly all that the child is supposed to learn at, let's say, primary school class 5, it is on. So we can have a laptop or a computer or tablet for the students, where the topics at primary school has been configured on it, GHS and SHS. And for those in GHS 1, 2, 3 and SHS, we are fading out a new system. So government should put that maybe next year budget. So those in class 6 who are starting the new curriculum, they would have access to IT, and it will make teaching and learning very easy. So you, the teacher, you can even be in your house and give assignments to your students. They come to school, and because you send it to them via maybe email or any other platform, they will do the work even before they come to school. It helps because most parents will not be able to buy mobile phone.
To create some level of independence in their work too.
Of course, I told you that some schools like George GHS, they have platforms. And it will interest you to know that a school, there's a platform I'm on that we teach students. A school over 150 GHS 3 students. Only about 50 are on the platform because the other students do not have mobile phones. Some of them, even the teachers try to use their parents' phone, but the parents do not use an iPhone or a phone that has a WhatsApp on it. So if government had done this, it would be easier. So I think
that being said, and that did they create any platforms for my young ones in the junior high school too? Since it's like we've catered for those in secondary school.
This particular one is the iCampus thing is for the SHS, really.
Senior high school.
Yeah, but for the GHS, I think I'm not aware. No, we've been told that, I think today you showed me some document. Yeah, they are trying to create other forms of a platform for the various levels of education.
Let me take you to page 27 of the Daily Graphic. It says that the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Education Service, GES, has secured an agreement with the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, GBC, for a free-to-air 24-hour dedicated channel for the broadcast of educational materials beginning April 3rd, 2020. The channel, known as the Ghana Learning TV, will initially broadcast educational materials for secondary school students, while content for junior high school and basic school students will follow in due course. So they call this one the Ghana Learning TV.
Ghana Learning TV. So I think it's going to be for GBC. Like I told you, they have platform for SHS students, and they are now planning to do that one for junior high school. Yeah, so that's a good initiative. We are hoping that GBC will collaborate with other media houses. Not everybody can tune to GBC. So they should make it, maybe the other media houses should collaborate with GBC. So at least they pay something small for them to also they can
content.
air the content, and it helps. I think other media houses, if you pardon me to mention, maybe
I won't pardon.
I think you have to pardon me.
I won't pardon. Other media
Okay,
houses is
since
fine.
other media houses have introduced learning program, and I challenge your media house to also
We've taken the challenge up.
in place. So all like GBC is doing, you also contract some educationists to also teach.
Yeah,
Record.
we have a content called Kit House.
Yeah, so
where they come in and they come and teach in specific topics and subjects to pertaining to the educational level, which runs on our afternoons. So it's one thing we do. Yeah. So instead of using the time to play only cartoons, we have days for cartoons and days for straight learning on Kids House.
Yeah, but now that COVID-19 is reigning over, I think you should air more of the educational programs for our students who are at home.
All right. Our time is, we have just about 10 minutes. In looking at this, let's look at the benefits or the importance that this online learning or electronic learning materials that has come for our use would be for both tutors or facilitators or students, if I may put it. That at the end of the day, if this has come for us to use, how is it going to be beneficial for us? How is it going to change our modalities in terms of education? How is it going to bring an uplift? How are we going to have a whole paradigm shift when it comes to this e-learning project or things that have come to place?
Like we said earlier on, for now, we're at home. So because you're at home, you cannot meet your student face to face. So using this platform will enhance teaching and learning while the students and teachers are at home.
Don't you think that we've made arguments that the interface that we have in the classrooms rather enhances learning?
It enhances, but for now, because of the situation,
this is what we have at our disposal.
Yeah, so we have to manage it. And children are happy when they are learning with the computer and the mobile phones. So since they want to play with it, instead of playing with it, using it for beneficial purposes like learning, it also encourages them. Sometimes if you do the lecture method, you are just talking, students get bored. So when you vary your methodology and your pedagogy in teaching, sometimes when you are doing presentation, with the new curriculum at the primary school level, they do more of presentation and the students are happy. So when you are teaching like face-to-face interaction and you vary it, maybe there are times that you use the projector to do teaching, students are happy because they see difference in your teaching methodology, pictures and other stuff. So it helps. So you download pictures to illustrate. See, learning should not be more or less one way. You have to use varying methodology, different strategies, different techniques to arouse the people's interest. So whilst we are at home, now we cannot have face-to-face lecture or teaching. So the best thing is to do online and other various platforms teaching. And like I told you, even the tertiary institution, the University of Cape Coast, brought a circular.
Have you got to the circular? Let's pull it up and then talk about the tertiary ones too and see. I understand that the University of Ghana too is done something with one of the telecommunications that they've created a whole platform for themselves and is going to go through for that. So let's see how that also runs. So we are talking about education in Ghana. We are talking about the introduction of some electronic platforms that is going to engage our students whilst we are experiencing this 14-day lockdown in Ghana. I have with me Ransford Asari, who's an educationist, and also with the GES, giving me some of these platforms that have been created. We are going to the tertiary level to see what circulars or what has been agreed upon with the University of Cape Coast.
Yeah, so University of Cape Coast on the 17th of March, that was last Friday,
about some few days
ago. Let me read the circular they sent to. It said, engagement of students online and uploading of courses on model platforms. Now, following the closure of the universities as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Education and the National Council for Tertiary Education has issued directives to vice chancellors Ghana to ensure that students whilst at home are actively engaged online for continual academic work. In furtherance of this directive, steps have been taken to upload all students onto the UCC model platform We therefore entreat all teaching staff of the University of Cape Coast to upload their courses and course materials, course outline, lecture notes, PowerPoint presentation, recommendation, and recommending books, journals for the second semester 2019-2020 onto the platform, that's a model platform, by Wednesday 8 April to enable students access them for continuing academic work. All concerned members are accordingly required to engage their students on the platform until further notice. So, University of Cape Coast has taken the initiative. They have engaged all the lecturers to. They have email addresses and names of certain lecturers that they are supposed to contact. So, as we are doing for the basic level, senior high school, the universities too are not left behind.
They have their fair quota too.
Yeah. So, National Council for Tertiary Education has given a modality that all vice chancellors should see to it that their lectures put their courses on a particular platform where the students can access. So if you are pursuing, let's say, science education, you go to your platform, you search the courses, and then you will be able to get some information there, you read. So whilst, even as we said, we are hoping that the pandemic ceases maybe by end of this month, we can. That is what we are anticipating, but we are not good, so we cannot foresee, but we are hopeful. So even to that time, if the pandemic is still reigning, students in the tertiary institution can also do learning while they are at home. Yeah, but not having face-to-face lectures with the students, but materials will be made available for them to read, and it helps. So we have to make good use of IT staff to make teaching and learning, and this will bring a different dimension in our educational sector.
Yes, make use of IT to bring different dimensions in our educational sector is coming from Ransford Asai. Thanks for your time this morning. And I hope that I wish you traveling messages. But thanks for the relationship we've had between you and us for the education sector. That anytime you fall on you for education tips, you are there for us. We are grateful for the discussion this morning, and I hope that when we knock on your door again, you are going to open even in the wake of this COVID-19 fight. Thanks this morning.
You're welcome.
All right. So that's Ransford Asai with the genius and also a lecturer from the University of Ghana, from the University of Cape Coast, UCC to be precise. And we are talking about e-learning and how to ensure that our students are being engaged whilst we go through this 14-day lockdown, right? From the basic level to the tertiary level. Next on the dial is another interview with a doctor, a dietitian to be precise, Dr. Abdullah, and they are going to talk about food that we need to eat to improve our immune system. Let's not forget that COVID-19 affects our immune systems a lot, and at the end of the day, we need to take in certain food content that can boost the immune system, so that when we are finally plagued by the disease, God forbid, your immune system can fight it on its own without any injection or what have you. This is where you need to watch, this is where you need to pay attention to, because you don't know whom will next knock on your door. Do stay tuned, be right back after this quick break.
John, what feeling you? Wow, Eddie, what boy juma? I check a roofing now. Oh, you fell one casa from Asatec. Oh, na same roofing is a baby bray, nice keke. Why the catcher? Asatec roofing sheet there, and your nice keke with the bodan swa a chee and renache. They want to call us a hood of a fair bray. No free roofing sheet no dear. Who hear that will be out? Now so the bodan swa a zero supampe. What means to trauma send your open roofing sheet no? You try the salmon pepe. Mama po Asatec money there. One of my technical advice na estimate free or professional installation so I your on-site installation. Oh yes, quality and feminine. Asatec 5 days pay na musa can order. Now a year after sales service proper being so. Sheshe Asatec Watema Community 2, Meridian Road, a Benkoko Board Warehouse, Western Region. So Asatec Watakra de Anaji, Yeni Princeland Hotel and Edition, and a Volta Region, Yawa Akachi South District Assembly Quinosuha.
Go, good people of Ghana. Here are some safety measures on prevention of coronavirus. 1. Cover your mouth with tissue when you cough or sneeze. Dispose of tissue into a bin immediately you cough into it, and wash your hands with soap and the running water. Avoid shaking hands and use sanitizers as often as you can. Signs and symptoms of coronavirus include fever, cough, sneezing, and difficulty in breathing. Should you experience any of these, or for more inquiries, please contact 0558 439 868. That's 0558 439 868, or call 0509 497 700. That's 0509 497 700.
Remember to always wash your hands with soap and running water.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health, the Ghana Health Service, and partners.
Numunsupa na wanya pomuden se wo benum nsu a hwe hu se eye mega purified mineral water eye nsu a yetu ni baby pa asaso ni so se kroje se wonya mega purified mineral water bogu ubu a wo see you manum nsupa mega mineral water de edanso esan say the modern technology so na aye ede na nkabia ni atri mega purified mineral water bacteria na mhen wa bewrem eye very hygienic obia di wadanse mega mineral water neatly packaged for 500 ml bottles mu na wani bosua na wo kon donsio wo benya mega purified mineral water to bebia to phone call dodo wa amount Tipa junction and now for 050 7055 409 and now 055 392 1088 mega purified mineral water akona kono.